So guys, to replicate this design, it's very simple. The first thing is just for you to get this shape, this gallery, just like a photo show or something. That is the first thing you first do. So then after that, you can now start crafting the rest, putting your text. So the first and foremost thing, let me look at this one. So the first and foremost thing you do is you just bring in your shape. You make it you increase the radius and you just move it this way. Then you try to centralize it. You try to centralize it. Once you centralize it, make sure you lock it up to avoid mistakes. Then you pick another shape. Let's give our cycle. Let's give our cycle color first. Let's give it a color. Let me give it a color. Let me give it something. Let me give it a color. Let's give it this. And so we can work on it. Its visibility. I'm sure you can see it clearly. So this is it. So what we do here is basically just for it to increase it. Whether it shoots out or not, it's not an issue. So what we just do, just reduce it a bit. So what we do next is just make sure it's at the center. Then try to just duplicate it. Okay, we'll duplicate it already. So this is what we do. You come to your rotate. Okay, let's first centralize it. Let's bring it down. Use the relative position to bring it down. But I've done that. So after that, you come to your rotate and just rotate it. You rotate it this way. Yeah, okay. So you come and you duplicate it again. Take it to the center also. Should be in the same position. You come to your rotate now and take it to minus 55. Or is it 57? Make it your down. 57. Yeah, and the shapes are okay. So with that, once you are done, then to get that middle point, you can now form another radius and you lock it up. You allow it to stay the way you want it. So use your relative position to make sure it's aligned to the center. Very important. So once you are done, you can now merge all of them together. So once you merge all of them together, what you will do here now is very easy. Go to your eraser tool and erase the white part, and you can see the white part has been erased for you automatically. So for you to be able to make use of those shapes individually, you have to go to your eraser tool. And be erasing it one after the other. And that we use erase color now to get rid of the white. So now after that, what you will do now is to go to make sure you lock it up. Once you lock it up, make sure it's at the center. Just make sure you confirm those things. Then you click on your eraser tool. Once you click on your eraser tool, so now you start deleting one after the other. So the first thing I do here is I first use this to reduce the deleting, so I will not have much work and to wasting my work. So with this, you just come to eraser to increase it. Then for you to have an handler, you increase this down one. Then you start deleting. Just leave the white parts alone. And make sure as you are deleting, you don't temper with the line, the white line. Just you can go off it a bit. Don't temper with the white part because it's the line that is there for you. So once you are done, just try your possible best to stay steady. Stay steady with it. Stay steady. So with this, you are done. you are done, you can leave the rest like that. Since they are white, make sure it's just the white part you leave. Make sure it's the white part you leave. So you can see the other colors that you leave here. You can see it because of we did not erase it properly. That's why we're having a good color here. So we have to go back and go and erase them properly. So I'll make use of this to just get rid of them at once. So I'll go from here to here up. Just get rid of them. Yeah, so you can see that they are gone. So after that, what you will do now is you just click on your duplicate. After you click on your duplicate, that is copy. Then you centralize it to make sure they are centered again. Then you come up here, you lock it up. Then after you lock it up, go back to your eraser tool. Click here to go back. Go back with it. Go back in time. So once you are done, pick your eraser tool again. Pick your eraser tool. Once you pick your eraser tool, delete the previous ones. This one we are deleting now was the first one we left. So you delete the next one. So that is what you will do after till you're able to get the perfect shape one after the other. So that is that. So we deleted. So we just delete this side also. So with patience, you should get everything. Just very careful. So you can leave the other white parts alone. You can see the next one is out. You go back, repeat the same step. You copy, you centralize it using relative position. Then once you are done, you go back to your eraser to lock it up before you go. Make sure you lock as you design. Please make sure you lock as you design. Then you go to your eraser to do the same one that you go back in time and increase the eraser and delete. So once you are done deleting this, you click OK again. And you will see that the third one has appeared. You copy again, you make sure it comes back to the center, then you lock it up, you go back and do the next one. So this is the last one. Since it's 4 we need, so this is the last one we're doing. So you just come back and go back in time, then you try to cut off the rest. Last one we need, so just cut it off. But which one did we do? This is the one. Yes, we need this one. This is what's. So I just I'm coming. I want to get the one we did last. That's why I do. So the next one we're doing is that one. This one. So just delete. So with that you are done. You can see it's perfect now. So by the time you change the background to something like white, you will see everything good to go. You can see it, everything is good to go. So returning it back to black background. So what you will do here now is start inputting your image one after the other. Start inputting your image using you will use your texture. Use texture to start inputting them one after the other. So let me bring in my images. Images of this. So let's input them one after the other. So you can crop it a bit so that it will just be the face along that will show. So why? Okay. For this mistake, you can see the reason why it's showing this mistake is because of we did not make it a bow. Let me make it a bow first. So what we do now is, yes, since that issue is happening, so what we do is click out, make sure they are locked. So what we do is click out, bring a small shape. You can bring a box and just put it, you can carry the box and put on top of them, and make sure the box is very small, it's within them, give it that their same color, you give it, then you know, I think it should be this one, it should be this. So you lock them according to, you merge them with small shape according to the way it is. It's very important. Merge them according, you can see that it's now small, it's no longer as big. Then the next one is this one, that is this one, this big. Other one I just click on. So you bring another small shape, you take it to the middle of it, give it that same color, then you merge them together. Merge them together. You can see it. So the next one now is the one that followed beneath it. So you make sure you do this one also like this. Then you just bring it there. You lock it up. Then merge this last one and the up one. Just do it that way. If you follow the steps the way I did mine, it's very easy for you to get it along. So like that, then you do the last one. So this is the last one. So just merge this, and you will say once you input image, now you max image will not have any effect. So now you can see that you can touch them, just lock them so that they won't scatter. So this is it individually. You pick the first one, you go to your texture and you input the image as it. See it? Your image is now perfect. So with that, okay, it's showing on that. So we'll scale it and bring it on board, and so it's perfect that way. So then you click on the second one. You give it another image. Give it the image. Let me just use this one. So it's giving us 3. Do we need 3? Okay. So let me see if I can scale it up to 1. So and this is what I can get. So but let's just do it this way. I think it's better off this way. Let's just do it that way. So you click on the next one for time reason. I think we're already at 10 minutes. So let's fasten up. We bring in the next one. So just continue. Once you finish, just you can see it. You can move it a bit so it shows. Yes, scale it a bit. So that is okay. Then the last one, you do the same to the last. Yeah, let me see. So let's see. Which image should we use now? Let's use this one. If we have one. So you can see that is it. And now we are done. So what you do next here now is you can either give it I gave this one, let me see, I gave the original one white this thing. I think let me merge them together first. You merge them together. Once you merge them together, let me merge them together. Then you can now give it a stroke that you need. You can now give it stroke color of white. You can see it. Then you can increase the stroke as you wish. Then now you go to your rotate and you rotate it the way you want. See it. So based on practice sake, you can see that this one the images are upside down. The way I placed it was the way the shapes were supposed to have, turn the shape. But if I turn the shape, I won't be able to. So depending on the area you want, I'm supposed to remove the missing piece. Supposed to be from this right hand, not the left hand. So the mistake was I removed from two. But nevertheless, for rehearsal sake, so we'll just continue like that. So the image will be done now. So let me just do it this like this. So what I did next is, then for correction's sake, I told you the missing piece is supposed to be removed from this side. From this side, that was this. Just like this. So it's supposed to be removed from this other angle, not this one. So if you look at it, it's supposed, okay, this is how I inserted, this is how it was, which is supposed to be something like this. It's supposed to be like this. The image is supposed to be like, the shapes are supposed to be like this before I start inserting those images. But since it's like this, let's just continue. So I'll just bring in the next one, that is the one standing. Bring in the next one standing. So you can correct it when you're doing yours. So this is it. This is our model. So I inserted her to be at the middle. Her hand was out and this shape here was out. Also, if you look at it here, if you look at this one, coming. So if you look at it very well, this box is out, one of the boxes is out, then one went behind our head. So that is how we'll still do it. So what you will do here is, once you are done, you click on your model, that is this one you just bring in now. Make sure you lock it up, lock it to avoid story that thought. Then you duplicate, and make sure you align them together. You can see the way I align them together without having any issues. So once you align them together, you come back to your layer here. Let me bring this one down so we can see it. So these are the three up layers that we are working with. So this main box, this one here, the main gallery, take it to the middle. You move it to the middle, make sure it's at the middle. Then once you are done, lock it up. After you lock it up, then you just click on the first one up, the one above. I'm clicking on the one on top, that is one of these two models, the one on top. Then you go to your max 2, then you click on, you can see it. Once this is in, then you click OK. Then once you are done, what you will do next is for you to come to click the middle one, that is the image gallery, and move it. You can see it now that it's now, that model is now in between both of them. You can see it. So this is how it is. So then you can now still come, and should in case your distance is not, you can come and move them the way you wish. I hope you get it. Then I think we're okay that way. Should be okay this way, like this. So then once you are done, you will now merge the three of them together. You can see it. I merge the three of them together. So that's what done. So I can easily move them like this together if I want to split them. So like that, I'm done. Then I bring in the next person. It's getting too long. So I bring in the next person, which is Mama here. So once we are done, bring in this Mama. Then I use my rotate to flip her around. Then I keep it that way. Then what is the next thing? I think we made use of some statement. Behold something. So take it up and see. It says, behold the beauty of Africa. Behold the beauty of Africa. So let me type. You pick your. Lock this one first though. Okay, lock both of them first. Just behold. Then you pick your font. Pick your font. So pick a bold font. And you can scale it a bit. So once you are done scaling it, it should not be too big. And then you can pick the next text. Behold the beauty of African giant implement. So that is it. Then you align it and put it at the center. You reduce it. Then you give it your font. Give it. That is okay. You can repeat the same font you made it of. Okay. So this is it. Then this camera by this side, I created it from Pixellab. I created it in Pixellab, which you can do the same, but to avoid wasting of time, you just I think I saved it. Okay, I saved it on Pixellab. So this is it. So it has PNG. So I created it. So what I did next is I right text my name, boomap global. Then I change the font to this, and just bring it down. Just scale it up a bit. Then I reduce this one a bit, and I bring it on top, and just do some wonders to it. And just so that is that. Once you are done, you can now merge them together. Merge both of them. So the font somewhere here. So that is just the magic about it. So and you are done. Then what remains is just for you to bring in your stars, your shining stuff, the lighting. So this is it. So we are almost done. Then you go to your eraser tool. You click on the eyedrop. You pick the third one. Then you go and change the color again to white. And we are done. So what remains now is just to start duplicating them. Duplicate and So I think that is the way I did it. So, and that is that. Once I'm done, I save. Once I save, then I take it to my, and that is that. Please kindly subscribe.